Nils, designed by women, for women. I'm Richard Leffler. I'm the president of Nils. Well, it was like anything. It's like we lucked into all of it. And the lucky part was, of course, meeting Nils. Nils Anderson, who started it, he's the CEO. He had a dream to start a ski wear company, and he was from Sweden. He'd skied both alpine and cross country, and he met a girl from Newport Beach. If you met any of them, they're pretty cool. So he ended up in the United States. He had worked at Newport Ski Company doing alterations, and he had some of his own designs. And I remember seeing them hanging on the wall. Some people started coming in, and he took some orders, and that's really kind of how it started. Nils, he really set the standards, and those are standards that we live with today in terms of his pattern making background. Very strict engineering is one of the reasons that we're the best fitting women's ski pant. So this is the original catalogs, and this was really the initial shell. We wanted to work really in all categories. So the way we did that, which was, we did it by collections. And so within each collection there was a shell, but then there was also a jacket. What happened was selling by collection became the norm, but we were like one of the first. Goretex really came out into the marketplace in the early 80s. We took it and made more of a fashion statement out of it. So in some ways we were the first fashion-oriented Goretex. The specifications and the technical specifications and how it functions in difficult conditions is still, the utmost. This is a great one. I can't tell you how many of these we sold. It kind of put our name out there. Stretch in the bottom, and then of course, this being the 80s, the top had to be relatively huge. Since women were primarily driving the whole thing and running it, we made a decision in 1995 to just focus on that. So the whole idea was we're dressing her from the inside out, so base layer, knits, sweaters, and then of course the outerwear for protection. And the other thing we did was dress her from morning till night. This really harkens back. This is 90s. And this one was designed, and I think the key here was versatility. Obviously you could ski in it, but because of the length, you could wear it just about everywhere. It isn't just us, I have to say, Nancy and Tony and all the people that they drove the whole fashion side. We basically stood back and watched. Women are running the whole show, but it's an important message. And so that's become an important part of our message. Nils, designed by women, for all women. So to answer the future, I think we'll be there.